I don't really like this hair, but I realize I look like Elvis. So let's get this started with breaking Stalin's nose. Now, this does not mean you're gonna break Stalin's nose like this. Stalin, sir, please come here. I'm an innocent child. What can an innocent child do to a grown man who's the leader of Russia and a very good propaganda man? Alright, here it is. Sir, take this. Sir, my dad told me to do this to you. And to give you something. Okay, what is it? This. Smacks him and breaks his nose. Oof. That's for taking my dad. Now, I'm a fly like Superman. Whee! Okay, that's not actually what happened in this book. I'm joking around here, but this is just basically breaking a portrait of Stalin. In fact, Stalin does not come in this book at all, except for memories and flashbacks. So let's get to start with. Let's start off with some contents, like breaking Stalin's nose. Let's start off with a summary. Good communism. Communism is good, right? Oops, Stalin has no nose, and communism is evil. Those are the 4 chapters that I'm going to break this video down into. Let's start off with good communism. Now, here's the thing. The thing about communism is that it's really, really good. Well, at least according to the eyes of this guy. This guy has this random Russian name, and his name is, how should I read this? Sasha Zaitchik. Sasha Zaitchik. Yeah, that's pretty much how you rate it, to be honest. And Sasha Zaitchik actually comes in and he's all like, okay, so, oh, okay, ooh, la la. He writes a letter and eventually writes something about Stalin and say, hey, I want to be a good young pioneer. I'll be the best young pioneer you've ever had, Mr. Stalin. I'll be the best one. I'll be like my dad. Got it? And that kind of happens, and it actually kind of works too for a while. And this young pioneer is like the deserter of Comrade Stalin, and that all works out pretty fine too. Good communism. Communism is good, right? Now that we've actually got through communism, and so they're in an apartment, like the Zaitchiks live in an apartment. He only lives with his dad because his mom died, apparently, as far as he knows, in the hospital. And then all happened, and they realized that, hey, you know what, let's just go ahead and do something for Mother Russia. And they went ahead and started doing things for Mr. Stalin. And he's all like, okay, this guy's sus. Shoot him, bang. This guy's sus. Shoot him, bang. And then his father was so good at doing that, and most of the time he actually caught real people damaging real things, that he was even awarded a literal medal by Stalin himself. In fact, at the party at the Kremlin, Stalin himself is actually given lots and lots. Stalin himself gave his dad a bunch of compliments. And that was why Henryk Zaitchik actually liked Stalin so much, because he is now his role model. And so he must repay the honor. He's all like, I myself, Comrade Stalin, I will serve you forever in the Russian military. I will serve you and the USSR and the Soviet Union forever and ever and ever. And yeah, that was pretty good. In fact, however, there's actually some things that are actually pretty inaccurate in this book too. I'll explain some of that in the review. But there's one thing though. He's given a carrot. He's like, I'm actually gonna be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if like people from the capitalist countries never ever tasted a carrot. I'm pretty sure that most of them never tasted a carrot ever, eh? Wink, wink. To be honest, almost everyone in the capitalist country, except for the ones who are really, really dirt poor, ate a carrot. In fact, they're forced to eat carrots, and they hate carrots. Wow. Zaitchik is awesome. In fact, if he goes to a capitalist country and he finds out that you're supposed to eat carrots every day, and then you have some capitalist friends who actually hate their carrots, you're like, can I have yours? Sure, weirdo. And you eat all their carrots up? Wow, you'd probably be sick of carrots in like less than 3 days. And that's all and pretty good. So I really, 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 really enjoy how all this is actually working out for people too. Communism is good, and Stalin literally has no nose now. So what should I actually go ahead and do? And so now it's time for Zaitchik's father to be arrested. Zaitchik's father has been arrested, and Henryk is all like, hey, why are you arresting my dad? He's an enemy of people. On what charges? We'll figure it out soon enough. And yeah, in fact, oh wait, why am I saying Henrik? Why am I saying Henrik? Sasha himself literally goes ahead and goes to school, so he's pretty late because his dad is not there to wake him up, I'm pretty sure. And he goes ahead and he goes to class, and then he realizes that they're all practicing for the literal the literal parade for the Young Pioneers ceremony, and he does all that, and he decides that he's devoted to Comrade Stalin, the Communist Party, and communism itself. I am devoted to Comrade Stalin, the Communist Party, and communism. That's not really treason in this country. Except for the part about Stalin. The second one is, a young pioneer is a reliable comrade and always acts according to conscience. At least Russia lets you watch YouTube. This place doesn't let you unless you have a VPN. A young pioneer has a right to criticize shortcomings. Okay, that's actually true, and also I'm not really sure about this place. Also, it is really, really true, and everywhere I've been through in this place, I still look like Elvis. Bruh. What? No, that's so cringe. Alright. Now it's finally actually time to join Pioneers, and Sasha goes ahead and he goes to get the banner. That is like the person who waves the banner on the Young Pioneer Day is the person who is literally the best person in the Young Pioneer Scouts ever. He's the son of the hero of Russia, the one who was able to terminate a bunch of spies, which eventually we later learn is his own wife, including his own wife, which he's probably really sad to do. In fact, he went to the funeral and he's like, sorry, I'm very sorry for killing you. That kind of thing. That's pretty darn good. And now Sasha's actually questioning, is communism good or is it like bad or like something in between? Except, oops, Stalin has no one knows. Now Stalin comes back and then he goes ahead to go back, and then he charges ahead because in his mind he's at his street trying to get to Stalin and saying, "Hey, my father has been arrested, Mr. Stalin." And Stalin's like, "Who has arrested this guy? Arrest them all!" And he goes ahead and Sasha himself is trying to evade all of them, and then suddenly he's back in the classroom, but he realizes in the hallway, and he realizes that he's running towards a bust of Stalin. He's like, "George, wait, how do I stop?" And he lets loose of the banner and accidentally breaks off the nose of Stalin. Now, Stalin is perfect, except he has no nose. He hides in the bathroom as soon as he hears footsteps, and they're like, la la la, oh shoot, someone has broken Stalin's nose! And of course, and it's all gone through wildfire. Everyone's like, go back to your classrooms! And then the teacher is all like, alright, write down on this piece of paper, recess! And they're all like, but sir, I'm not sure who's sus, and I don't want to write down names that I'm pretty sure are innocent but aren't, and I really... Okay, write down names that you think that you definitely know aren't sus. Okay, that should be easy. Okay, what did you stop writing? Because I'm not sure if this person is sus or not sus. Well then, if they're unreliable and if they are not sus, if you're not sure they're not sus or sus, then they're definitely sus. How does that make sense? It makes sense. Okay, teacher. And he goes ahead, and then a bunch of other people start writing it, and then there's, to be honest, a bunch of other students start writing it. I'm pretty sure Volka, a friend of Sasha, who used to get straight A's, but then something clicked in him, and he's all at the bottom of the class now. He's literally the one. He decides that, hey, you know what? He might actually. I like to imagine him writing the teacher's name. The teacher would be so mad if she found that out. And then apparently, Sasha went ahead and saw Wolfka take something from his pocket. Also, he had no idea what it was. And then they went to assembly, and then the principal's all like, all right, kids, who confess now? Who broke the nose? I did, sir. A young guy who just got both of his parents in prison, or apparently executed, said, okay, go arrest him. And he's like, finally, I can meet my mom and dad. That kind of thing. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And then finally Sasha realizes that communism is evil. And then when he goes ahead and accidentally gets into a fight with his teacher, the guards come in and they're like, you there, that scumbag there! And they point to the teacher, and they point to Sasha, but then Sasha realized they were actually pointing to the teacher, where they go ahead and rummage out the cabinet and find the nose of Stalin's, the bust statue of Stalin's nose. And she's like, no, it's not mine. Oh no, there must be a mistake. It's not mine. I'm a really good communist. And I'm like, arrest people! And apparently Wolfka, the guy, didn't actually snitch on Sasha. He snitched on the teacher, the very, very cruel teacher. well, to be honest, she's generous most of the time, but she's only cruel to people like vodka. Sounds a lot like vodka. Well, that's pretty much it. Well, last but not least, Sasha goes ahead. He's about to join. He doesn't. He's told that he can join the party as long, and he doesn't even need to announce it. As long as he becomes a snitch, he will not go to jail like his dad. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. That all happens, and literally everything starts tumbling down, and bam, bada, bing, bang, boom, bang, bing. Sasha is supposed to go ahead for the queue to go into the parade with the banner, but he realizes he doesn't want to be a young pioneer. This system sucks, and he just doesn't want to be a part of it anymore. He goes ahead and decides that everything he was taught was a lie, and he dropped the banner and literally ran out of the school and went to the prisons to go ahead and meet his dad. And then he meets this old lady who says, "My son is now dead, so I guess you could now come with me." And he's like, "Okay, nice, yes, okay, I'll do it. But first, let's go meet your dad." Yay! We're gonna have to wait 3 days though. It's worth it. And that's where the story ends, with the kid staying with the old lady who would probably take care of him for the rest of his life, like a second mom, except this one's not American, this one is Russian. So I guess that's about it. So hopefully you guys actually understood this summary. I hope to see you guys soon. If you're gonna comment down, thank you for making this summary. I will not have to read that book now. Please don't curse. That already happened. Hope to see you guys soon. Until next time, shout out, peace, and please wear a helmet. Bye.